Good evening, Sycamore. I hope you all are doing well, and me and my family miss y'all so much, and we can't wait to meet together again soon. And hope you all are doing great, guys. So tonight, we're going to talk about what is your foundation built on. One of the most famous buildings in the world has major foundation issues. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's in Italy. The tower was built in 3 different stages over 199 years. The tower began to sink when they started to build the second floor. The foundation was only 9 feet thick. It was laid on unstable soil, which made the building doomed from the start. Kind of reference, a lot of our skyscrapers have at least 20 or 30 feet thick of concrete, so it's a big difference there. Luckily, a battle occurred during the construction which gave the soil time to settle. If not, the building would have collapsed right away. After the battle, engineers saw the flaw and made necessary changes to complete the building. When the building was finished, the building had a severe lean to it, and by 1990, the tilt was up to 5.5 degrees. The structure was stabilized by some lead weights, and they reduced the lean to 3.97 degrees by 2001. So why am I talking about a tower? You can guess it. What is your foundation? Where do you turn when it seems like the world is going crazy? What keeps you going when nothing is going your way? Let's look at some different verses that will show us where to turn. Matthew chapter 7, verses 24 through 27. Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on the house, but it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat against the house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Jesus says that his words from the Sermon on the Mount are like a strong foundation. They will keep us grounded when we lose our way, if we only follow them. That's a perfect place to turn to. It's Matthew chapter 5 through chapter 7, and when we need some guidance. Here's some verses that warn us about what happens when we don't lay our foundation on Jesus. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 10 through 15. According to the grace of God given to me, like a skilled master builder, I laid a foundation, and someone else is building upon it. Let each one take care how he builds upon it. For no one can lay a foundation other than that which I laid, which is Jesus Christ. Now if anyone builds on the foundation with gold, silver, precious stones, wood, and hay, that's all of the things that we do each and every day, each one's work will be manifest, for that day is the day of judgment will disclose it, because it will be revealed by fire, and the fire will test what sort of work each one of us has done. If the work that anyone has built on the foundation survives, he will receive a reward. If anyone's work is burned up, he will suffer loss, though he himself will be saved, but only as through fire. Paul warns us in these verses that our foundation should be on Jesus Christ. We need to make sure that our lives reflect the foundation that they are laid on. Paul also warns us that we will be judged by fire on the day of judgment by what we are doing in our lives. We need to make sure we pass the test. So, what is your foundation laid on? I hope you reflect on these thoughts and make the changes you need to. I hope you, if you're struggling with life, I hope you will turn back to God. I hope you will read these verses. Read Matthew chapter 5 through 7 if you need some guidance. please feel free to contact me, contact any of our elders if you need some help. Don't let a storm or two crumble your house. Please lean on the Lord, and He will always help you through it. Hope you guys have a wonderful night.